Alright, hello everybody, this is XCom coming to you from somewhere in this world, and as usual I'm early, and we'll give everybody a chance to join in once those notifications go out. And while they're doing that, I think I'm just going to kind of wander around, see if there's any scrap I missed that we might be able to pick up. Oh look, isn't it a good thing I decided to fill my time wandering around for scrap, because we found some.
Due to the bomb attack?
And we're finding lots just laying around. All of a sudden our scrap pile is going to allow us to purchase anything we might need. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Welcome aboard. I'm just kind of filling my moments before 6 to walk around and look for scrap, and I found 3 piles already that we missed last time before. Yeah, here, make that 4. So we're just increasing our wealth here as I'm waiting for everybody to jump on in. I think I see something else too. You know, isn't it funny how you think you searched around pretty well when you're playing the game? And then you do things like this and you realize how much that you really missed? That's kind of humorous. I've watched other gamers saying, yeah, it looks like we found everything, and I'm going, oh no you didn't. Oh no you didn't. You may want to think so in your mind. But until you do a grid search, you never know for sure. And this isn't exactly a grid search, it's kind of haphazard, but still, we're finding things. Wow. I mean, we're finding a lot. There's a guy in the corner, but yeah, it looks like we probably took his stuff a long time ago. Hey, Mike. Yeah, this is one you get to come on and watch. I'm killing time till go live time, just wandering around, and I found a heck of a lot of missed loot. Probably at least 7 piles, at least, I think, of stuff that I just didn't find the first go around. That's crazy. Oh, make that 8. How did I miss so much? Holy smokes. Well, to be quite honest, I'll make an excuse. I got a good excuse. It was the end of a 2-hour live stream, and I was just trying to wrap up the battle so we could wrap up the stream. So maybe I was a little unobservant as I might normally be. Oh, see, there's something on top of the train up top there too. Jeez. When I'm not trying to find stuff and just kind of wandering around, that's when I see it all. That's just insane. That's just insane. Well, another minute or two of checking out scrap, and then we'll head, I guess we'll head to the Ark first in case I need to double check my inventory and purchases, and then it's, you know, on the way to where we want to go. Yeah, there's usually not that much at the entrance to a place. So, anyway, I guess what I'll do is, we'll just get this thing going, and what I'm going to do is head back to the Ark, make that our first, order of business. Make sure there's nothing we need to pick up over here now that we actually have some scrap to spend, should we desire. And doing this will get my mind off of watching the comments or the viewer requests coming in. It's I can just get so focused on that sometimes. So this is a nice view away from me to focus on this game and then come back and make the character pool list after this. So yeah, I got a full day ahead of me today. Let's take a look at the team that we have right now, and let's take a look in our backpack and get a sense of what we have. So emp wise, I see 2 right at the top, so 3, not bad. Glow sticks, we are good. Molotov smoke, we are good. We might be able to use another grenade or 2, so that's a possibility. And then medkits, we're fine at 70. 70, yeah, in my dreams. I mean 7. So we're pretty good there. Let's get a sense for the team and who needs to recharge. So frog legs are out right away, but then we don't use that all the time. That's a little more situation. At least our twitch shot is recharged. How about our tree skill? I use that a lot more. I really like this one more than the frog. So that's looking good. Borman, are you fully... No, we're gonna need to recharge Hog Rush on the early side of things. Twitch shot is okay. And we're looking in good shape with Pharaoh. I'm just gonna throw a couple others in here that we potentially could use this time, and I just want to see how they're recharged. So we do not have a good skull splitter. We're gonna have to recharge that. He's gonna need to be part of the team if we want that to happen. I'm interested in mind control. Yeah, we need one more kill for mind control too. So I'm gonna have to keep this in the back of my mind to get these guys into our team of 3 at various points just to recharge some of these skills. Now we do have super chain lightning, and did I say we had mind control? Yeah, that's all back too. And now all we gotta check is Big Con. And then we're gonna go out with good knowledge. How about a little ground pound? Yeah, everything, you're looking well and recharged. Yeah, we haven't used you in a lot, Big Con, so maybe you'll have your opportunity coming up. So we'll go out, at least initially, as we scout out our new zone with the team we had, so we don't have to swap weapons. And then based on what we see, we'll figure out who we need to put in when to get some skills recharged. How about that? And then I don't think I need to change anything on the weapons. We don't have any new doodads for Prip's place. And let me just check Iridia.
My favorite stalkers. I was just reclining here, dreaming of when I'd see you again. I guess dreams do come true.
I don't think I really need to buy much more at the moment. The only thing, you know, I'm gonna pop in there is just because I can afford it. A couple extra grenades. I like to have a couple in reserve. In fact, there are no more grenades to purchase for us, so we've cleaned her out. Oh man, we better not need grenades anymore.
Safe travels.
Okay. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Let's get to the map. So yeah, a misclick on the geoscape is a lot better than a misclick in battle. So let's head out to the last stand. We've done the mausoleum, we've done the Valley of Steel, we've done everything but the last stand and the pretty garden. So let's head out to the last stand and hope it's not Our last stand. Alright, we're still up in the cold wastelands here with this map, I see. And underneath the turret, as often is the case, we find some loot. So this is pretty much the edge of the map here. We got the Puke. Now, is this the name of the place? Is this the act? Oh, and of course, Prip calls. Can Prip not handle things by himself? So the stalkers have got a report of enemies moving in on the Spear of Heaven. So we potentially have a side quest ahead of us yet again. So we've got water over this way, so we've kind of come in on one side of the map here. And I saw a sparkly. Ah! And I see a sect hunter right away.
Pack of scared ghouls over there. All their friends probably got potted.
The vines feed on our brothers, then make fake brothers that want to kill us. Kill all the plants. There's one, and there's one. I don't know what plants are plants, and what plants are evil.
What plants are plants, and what plants are evil. I like that line. So we got a big group of folks here. A pyro, a hunter, and it looks like, yeah, a tank. I was just gonna say, a nice big ol' hefty tank at 40 hit points. We'll come back and continue to scout a little bit. In fact, I don't mind the idea of getting a view from upstairs around here. Okay, this looks like pretty much a dead end over here. Nothing sparkling either. I guess being upstairs we can... Well, let's not get too... the way it goes for me sometimes, doing that might be faster, but it also might be ill-advised. Okay, so upstairs, we got a note. Friends become enemies. These fucking bureaucrats make huge decisions that we do not get any kind of say in. My good friend Marilone is working with Elysium's Security Council, so now, overnight, she has transformed into my enemy just because fools behind closed doors tell us so. I have had it with these idiots. Perhaps I should join Noatun, ride this shit out from under the sea. So, yeah. Government getting everybody to turn and tattle on everybody else. Why is that such a thing? All right. I'll have to be careful moving around here, because I see some things in the distance. Oh, and there's someone walking our way between two bots there, so let's take a little cover behind the wall here. Now, he's a butcher if he ends up coming too far. He could have sensed us through that wall. I was almost too lackadaisical there. Holy smokes. Here I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're hiding behind the wall, and then the red...
Barricade scrap rings. When these pod monsters come, we gotta be ready.
Oh, so he's kind of... So the bots sound like they're working for this guy, this lowly guy. Oh, a new chem flare, so if we need that...
Bring your fear around. We're not some scared little stalkers. We are ghouls.
also act like ghouls. We got burners on patrol looking for evil plants. These plants took half our brothers and changed
he coming
them
back?
into ghoul killers. We have to get our revenge.
What are we gonna do? What if I'm a pod ghoul? You think I'm a pod ghoul? I don't think I'm a pod ghoul.
Shut your mouth, hole skimmicks! If anybody here gets weird, they get burned.
Okay, you're the boss lady, boss lady.
I knew there'd be something in this plane. I was just waiting for the roaming. Oh, good, a med kit. Not that I needed a med kit, but you know, you can never have too many med kits. And I want to squeeze by these guys before that guy comes back so we can continue scouting out what we're dealing with here. Okay, the butcher's going the other direction now. That's good. That he didn't double back, because he would have probably trapped us and found us. Aha! We collected every artifact in the zone, is what it's telling me right now. As the ancient saying goes, where there's and with this magic wand, you will never be short. It tastes good, and the flies will keep coming ad libitum. Eat them now or save them for a rainy day. Be the envy of your friends and never go hungry again. Oh, man. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, once again, there's the toilet, the restroom, the WC theme being continued. We aren't in a restroom, but you know, a restroom fixture is becoming a magical artifact for us. Oh, baby.
This seems to have some energy emanating off it. It's attracting these flies.
I wouldn't.
Oh, wait. I know that smell. This is not what I thought it was.
I was gonna say, couldn't you smell it before you saw the flies? Okay, so I want to kind of get up above and see what we're dealing with here. Oh, and now he's coming back this way. How far does he come back here? Looks like a little too far, so let's back off and hope he doesn't corner us into the corner. Well, if he does... Oh, he stopped. Oh, no, he went around the corner. That's what he did. Come on, choose your path. I want to go up that ladder, and I don't want you to come at me while I'm going up the ladder. Okay. So there's two wandering sect butchers over here. Oh yeah, okay, there's the other one. I was thinking that one was the one we were looking at, but no, there's two wandering sect butchers back here, which is fine. We can handle those guys. We just don't want them to find us when we're not ready for them to find us. Okay, we're getting a good sense of, uh-oh. Now we're getting even a better sense. We have a shaman over here. How far does that guy walk away up here? You know, we could have a good chance of taking out those bots from this position is what I believe. If we time the butcher's wandering. I think we have it within us, except I'm going to have to change the mix of our team probably. So that I bring Ducks in with Circuit Breaker, Pharaoh has Circuit Breaker, Big Khan has Circuit Breaker, and we'd also, between that mix, have Gunslinger to multi-shoot those medbots. I'm thinking we might be able... That 2 armor always makes me doubt myself, but if I have the person gunslinging with the Wraith or whatever that silent weapon is to do the max damage that way, we could actually work on them pretty well silently, I think. It's just a matter of timing and when we go live. So I'm going to take a look at this, and we're going to figure this out. Pharaoh, you do not, in this instance, have what I need. Well, you know, I'm gonna not, when it comes to smoke and Molotovs, I'm gonna stop switching those out. The only thing that matters is having available grenades. So that's the way we'll do it. And we'll replace you with ducks. Because just about everybody needs something recharged. And fortunately, that's good. So the ducks, you're going to be here to use that. And if you're going to use Circuit Breaker, you're not going to have the weapon that I just unequipped. Well, I guess I'll put it on you for now because it's the only silent weapon we have. Just so you're going to be equipped. And we'll give... Oh, no, but that's loud. We're not... This is a silent battle, so I'm not looking to make noise. Not at all looking to make noise. Yeah, we'll throw in some backup grenades just in case on everybody. Backup grenades, and then we'll even throw in one of these. The top hat from high ground, I think that's appropriate. Especially for you. And why are you holding that weapon? You should be holding the silent weapon. And then did we see a pyro back there? But we're going robot, so let's just give you the best armor out there. And then Borman, even though I would love to recharge your hog rush, you're going to be the next casualty here. And we'll keep the commando. Well, no, we'll give up the commando vest for you. And one of those. And I'm going to bring in a big con for this one. And I'm kind of leaning towards, well, let's put that first. Now this one does, the flamer, even though it doesn't get these guys burning, has an amazing crit. Probably, and not that we're going to be going loud right now, but yeah, it has an amazing crit. So we'll just equip that with you as your secondary. We're hoping to stay silent anyway. This is just in case things go south. We'll give you the hidden crit kind of thing. But I almost feel like, since we're so far away, I almost feel like I want to give you some extra range on these weapons too. But you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. You can't wear more than one helmet. Okay, and then Pharaoh, yeah, you got a couple grenades also. So I'm kind of leaning toward, let's see, let's do Circuit Breaker with you. Actually, I don't want to use Circuit Breaker with you. I want to have one of us, and then I want to give you, so Big Con, you're going to be the one to do the gunslinger. And we'll kind of see if we can't test some of these out. And then because you're going to be a gunslinger, and that'll help us. Ah, Nightmare! We're just equipping for our first engagement here. While I was waiting for everybody to join in, we found a bunch of loot. I mean, a lot of loot. At least 8 or 9 spots of loot. Back where we started and left off last time. So much for my thoroughness, eh? And now we're in the last stand, and I'm looking to set up to take out the 2 bots that were above. And so this is what I want to do. I want to take the Wraith off here. I want to have the Wraith on my Gunslinger. And then we'll give ducks, because everybody does need silent. Our goal is to remain silent here. And you're full there, you're full there. Okay, everybody's got hopefully what they need. And Big Con, we gotta look at your mutations since you can holy crap, you can afford some. If I bring up this, I can't bring up any of the others, but it's not like I've needed these kinds of skills. Oh, I guess we could, frog legs could come in handy. And of course, you have these two others that are probably even better. I'm just giving you the health right now. I think we have enough variety in skills, and then I'll hold on to the 5 in reserve. And we'll do it that way. Okay, here we go. And Ducks, I never did check you either. Look at that, 30 points and nothing to spend it on. How sad. We have what you can say is maxed out to the extreme. Okay, let's now take a look at our positions here. See, some of us may not. I'm a little worried about some of our ranges, and we definitely got to get that butcher out of the way. So I'm going to need. Well, we're going to have to check our positions. So, Ducks, I think you can go right where you are. Well, Ducks, no. Let's bring you over here. And I'm thinking hide you there. And then, Big Con, you're going to be my gunslinger. Let's go here. And Pharaoh, we're going to bring you here. Look at that Sect Butcher is back. This Sect Butcher is back. It's definitely going to be a timing opening for these medbots. But one thing I can do while they're down there is I can safely go in and out of ambush because they can't see me up here even when I come out of ambush. Even if I turn on, even if a stupid flashlight turns on, I think we're okay. And I just want to check our ranges to make sure this position is as good as I hope. And that's exactly why we're doing this. I have no shot with you. So let's figure out where I would need to move you. Okay, I can get 75. Ooh, you know, you might have to both fly and, or maybe I'm going to end up having to, just to guarantee some of these shots, I may have to have you fly or do a first round where we throw a flare, then have you fly and a circuit break this one. That's kind of what I'm thinking with you. So let's just move you here. And then we'll... Yeah, well, you can't hide here. I'm still gonna move you here. So there's that. Let's get over to check our other two shots. See, Nightmare, you showed up, and I'm doing just what you preach. Now, let's see if I can see what I hope I can see from here, and that's everything. For Gunslinger, let's find out. Okay, I do have a line of sight from here. So the Gunslinger is set up nicely. And then Ducks, let's make sure you should be good enough on that individual bot to do your circuit breaker. Yeah, and it is charged, and we hopefully won't need to fly. Let's find out. Oh no, not him. Okay, yeah, we should be fine here. You know, that better... Okay, it is still on circuit breaker when I switch. So yeah, our shots all look good. So the only person I got to really worry about moving is Pharaoh. But then what I may do, just because she'll be out of range, and if I did a circuit breaker, it could bring that shot down to 50%. But I can then offset that if I first throw a flare and then fly on top of that. That should get me back up to 100%. That's what I'm thinking. So hopefully my math figures out, and we're going to do just that. Okay, nobody's flashlight is on. Let's start rehiding everybody. And Pharaoh, you know where you have to go. Right there. You will not exactly be hidden, but up here you don't exactly need to be hidden. So we got to wait for the right wandering paths. So this sec butcher that's underneath us now has to go straight off in the distance, underneath the, you know, the yellow and green diamond in the distance. When he gets to that farthest point, and he may be heading there now, and as long as we're going silent, I don't care where this other butcher is. And then I'm going to ambush and just have eeny, meeny, miny, moe, someone throw a flare. And then we'll wait a turn, and then we'll go live. So he's off far enough. I think this guy will not be able to see anything. He's not looking our way, I do not believe. It would be nice. Oh, and I look at that. Just looking back at the other guy, he's already back here. So how's everybody doing today? This is the only bad part about stealth is sometimes the timing of the patrols make you have to wait. But I think we have the right positioning and the right plan to take out the med pods. Then we'll have to start. We're gonna have some tough battles. This battle with the shaman up on the roof across the way is gonna be something. We got a couple sect butchers, which will be easy peasy, and we may have somebody roaming around up at the front that'll be easy to pick off. So it looks like after we do the bots, we're gonna have two potentially tougher kind of battle. Yeah, over straight back that way. There's the tank. Yeah, I know. And the way we've had some weird battles before. Yeah, okay, now he's going this way. So I got to remember, no matter where this guy is, yeah, so their timing on their walks is just going to put them this way. So I just got to wait for this guy to get out of range and get that circle to go far away so you do not become aware of anything. This guy is far enough away in his circle of awareness. Okay, he stopped. It's ambush time. And let's just have let's not have Pharaoh do it. She should get her 100% crit, but just because she's not hidden behind a wall, if that even matters, we'll have somebody else throw the flare. And we'll do this. All right. Now we'll just activate everybody and just kind of wait. Okay, should be our turn now. So now is circuit breaker time. And yeah, we're gonna make everything 100%. I don't care. Hopefully we won't miss the wings a little later from now. But I'm gonna start with some flight. And yeah, we will make you, well, I guess we gotta make you land right where you are because you didn't have a line of sight from there last time. So let's fly you straight up here. And then when we go circuit breaker, hopefully that negates the loss that we had before. So let's hope. Let's hope this gets us to 100%. That's what I'm thinking of how it should work. And it did. So let's do it with 100% crit. Silent weapon. Yes, go. Okay, now, Ducks, you're up. And there is your target. 100% crit, just the way we like it. And they're both empty. And now, the fun shot comes from Big Con. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if our height will offset the aim that we're going to get. Am I down on the ground? I can't even tell here. Yeah, that should be on the ground. So let's do the gunslinger. It looks like it'll be 100%.
To the bone.
All right. Yeah. I think with another turn to go, we have a good chance of getting this done. So Big Con, we're going to do a regular shot with you on the other guy. Although, did it... Oh yeah, we do have a shot. So I'm going to he seems to be the harder one to see for some of us. So we're going to come over here.
Good cover, dumbass.
Yeah, we don't get to hear Big Con talk that often. Him and his dumbass. It's kind of fun to get a new voice pack in there every now and then. And we will have one turn after this, because they don't come live that quick, I don't think. You know, why do I doubt myself? Every time we play this game, I start doubting whether they come alive immediately or if we get that one extra turn. But you know what I'm saying? I always am doubting myself.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got a crit. And Pharaoh, this is where you take a nice shot there.
I am the beautiful weapon.
And hopefully this guy still stays empty. Yes. Oh, if it still says one of us must have hit on our 50-50 emp shot that's part of our regular weapon. Con, since you don't get to see that much action, can you finish it off for us? And it's beautiful. And there's the most recent robot head to land near us. That's beautiful when it works out, I tell you. So let's take a look and double check everybody's perks. So I need one more kill for Con, and then Con will be in good shape. So we're gonna keep him on the team. I need one more kill for Ducks. In fact, does the other one recharge when it's not being equipped? Yeah, so yeah, that's what I thought. So we just need one more kill. So yeah, so let's switch this since there's no more robots that we've found yet. And it will recharge. So one kill for both of you, and we can bring back, say, Borman and Selma. I was about to say what's her face, but Selma. And then what do you need to recharge? One more there. Except we're going to switch you over to Gunslinger. And this says it's recharged, but if we used it at the same time as Circuit Breaker, which wasn't, so I never trust this part of the UI as far as, you know, the moth wings and wings of the sniper, whatever the perk is these days. So all of you need to be in for one more kill. So that's the way we're going to plan it out. That's the way we're going to do it. And you threw the thingy. So we're going to equip you that way. And we're going to, yeah, Molotov sounds good to me. And no emps there. Okay. I think we are good to go. And we will track down some butchers to do a little recharging for our skills right now.
This way.
Okay, I can't remember if we can jump down safely with him or if we gotta wait. Now he goes in the building under us at some point too, I think. Okay, behind the building. So we can get down now. And with silent weapons, we don't really have to worry or hide because we do without crits 777. So these guys, the two butchers I'm about to track down here, we don't
Come on.
really...
Plant things are coming to eat us. Get those barricades strong.
Okay, they're a little too close, those two are. Okay, now we can ambush this guy. Once he starts to move, I'm going to do the ambush. And it's just blam, blam, blam.
You don't know who you're messing with. Come get some.
All right.
Your ass.
Only 2 shots there. Okay, so ducks, you need to unhide, and then let's gather up and see about mixing the team back up. Sorry about all the nitty-gritty here, but I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of choices on these pods we're about to... yeah, that's a shaman, all right, you saw up there. A very healthy, I guess that's the way we'll put it, a very healthy shaman up there. And I am going to take advantage of one more butcher out there. And let's just make sure everybody should be recharged on this team. So I need to see about switching some folks out for the next guy just to get us recharged. I want mind control. I'm sure I'm going to want mind control on at least one of these 2 big pods with the tank and or the shaman. Although I don't know if shamans can be mind controlled. But we'll actually, he would be better to knock down. So I would like to get Borman back in. And we'll just do the, you know, it probably really doesn't matter too much since I'm just going against a weak one. We just want to get a kill to recharge some stuff. In fact, I got to get 2 kills with Borman before we can do the bear smash anymore. So there's that to consider also. I am going to... ooh, that you know, usually I do the anti-crit. Oh, that is anti-crit hat. And it gives him extra movement, which with the bear smash when we get to it is a big hat for you. So let's make Sweden great again. And we'll go for the knock, since there's a tank out there. Yeah, we'll at least immunize you against a charge attack also. And there's your makeout. Now let's give you some weapons. What's the damage on this one? Only 14 max, so it's not as good as this one. Okay, now ducks, you're fully charged, so we need to switch you out too. Let's get Selma back in here. Her and her big tree, but I think she had her frog skill is the one that needs recharging there. And what do we do? So you don't have shoot from hiding, really doesn't help you. So we'll give you... Oh, there's amazing weapon range. for you. And a nice bit of armor. And since I didn't see any mind messers, but the ghoul armor's pretty solid. Okay, you are ready. And I've learned, even though I want to take shortcuts and not fill everything out, you know, when I make my well-known mistakes, I kind of have to assume I'm going to make a mistake along the way. And then we got one more to recharge. Magnus. And I think, actually, there was something. I thought there was something we had to... Yeah, the skull splitter for you. So there, everybody's going to be in pretty good shape after this next attack. And why don't we give you the crit chance when hidden? We don't really need crits. We'll just throw that on you. You have the fun toys. Okay, let's go hunting. Oh, he's coming to us. Well, he was coming to us. I'll tell you what, we'll just wait for him to come back. Well, take that back. We don't even need crits or anything on this guy. In fact, let's go live. He's in an awkward spot, though, now that I think about it. We're gonna have to hustle and run to get our shots in. Oh, well. Where exactly? Is he in the building? Okay, so he is a little bit of in an awkward spot, but we should be able to get our shot. Yeah, we can get our shots. Not a problem. And we don't need any crits. So let's recharge. And we're downstairs from the others, so we will not alert them. In fact, let's just play it safe and really not alert them. You can see me. We don't need to crit you.
I'm gonna warn you again.
Foreman, you can make it this far, so let's do it. And finally, Selma. And Selma, we'll just bring you right over this way. Make sure it's a single move. We get right in his face. Oh, he's burning. We don't even need to worry about him. He started burning.
I hated that asshole.
I didn't realize you knew. That asshole.
Follow me.
Okay, did we pick up that other guy's loot? Apparently we did, and I just don't even remember. So let's get a good look at this shaman. Also make sure there's nobody else. Oh, there is other else's over in this corner too. A pyro. Is there somebody with? Is this just a lone pyro? From all I can see and tell, this is a lone pyro. How often do you find a lone pyro like this with nobody else around? Not very often. So, I guess we may, just because I don't have some guaranteed kills, I may have to use a skill to take him out. But Borman does need, so I do have a twitch shot. It sure would be nice if I did not, I repeat, did not have to use. Is there a building nearby? So maybe I can get better. Yeah, there is a building, but not one where I can get on the roofs to help my shots. So that's just the way it's going to be. We'll get into hiding, and we're going to have to use some skills. I got twitch shot there, and I got skull splitter here. So I have a couple crits, because when they got 30, you kind of need a crit along the way. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Magnus use his skull splitter as the crit, and then we'll have a backup of the twitch shot should we need it. If we get you from hiding, well, we got a lot of skills should we need it. We you know, this will be my luck. We got a lone pyro, and I'm going to end up having to use tons of skills to take him out. Because I want to stay silent and definitely don't want to draw the shaman into it, just as we've recharged all our skills. So maybe, let me think about this again. Maybe I don't want to use your skull splitter. Maybe I bring Dux back in, have him fly, use his skull splitter. Although if I'm going to use a twitch shot, well, that does 13 or 14 crit. So if we got a good skull splitter shot, I'm thinking of bringing Dux in with all this stuff to do that, because taking away 14 brings it down to 16, right? That means I would need 8 and 8. And I don't have that within me guaranteed. So I would need yet another crit. Unless we get lucky with the burn. So then we'll take the second shot with Borman. And the final shot with Selma. I guess that's the way we'll do it, and we'll cross our fingers that we don't need to use the extra stuff. But at least we can get 100% on the crit with Dux, and we'll just fly them and skull split them. And that way I'll feel better about this being a little guaranteed, or a little more guaranteed, when we need the crit so bad. And we'll do the fly from height. Well, if we're flying, we already get the extra crit, but you know what's or well, that would be then a guaranteed crit. So I may only have to yeah, let's think about this. This is guaranteed crit. And then if I retire one of these two for Pharaoh and I get the 2 hidden crits, then we're okay and I don't have to use a skill. Do I? I'm trying to save up skills for the big pods is what I'm hoping to figure out. And armor-wise, well, I know he's a pyro, but we're hoping to kill him. And then, actually, yeah, let's bring at least for this battle, because you're fully recharged. I'm going to bring in Selma. I mean, we're going to take Selma out, and I'm going to bring in Pharaoh. And then this way, we know if we shoot with you hidden with that, we'll be in good shape. We just have to hope you have the range with that weapon. $13, hopefully, if we hide behind that car, will be good enough. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's have Pharaoh try and hide the closest. And let me back everybody off while I do this hiding stuff.
I got this.
So we all don't run and bump into each other. Okay, and then Ducks, you need to be semi-close, so let's get you on the other side of the vehicle to hide. See, I'm getting less panicky when I go into hiding. And that circle starts moving towards me. If you can recall the early days of this mod, I totally panicked in the past when that ever happened. Let's open with Pharaoh and make sure we get our crits first, because we can always end with Borman's twitch shot if something doesn't go as I figured in my head. Good shot one.
I'm the hero, you're the zero. That's gotta hurt.
Okay, now Ducks, you need to get the good shot too. And we have 100%. Alright, and then I just gotta run Borman close enough to finish him off, but without getting in range of the explosion. There's 100%, and I think we're far enough away right there.
Yeah, sweet takedown.
All right. Make sure the fire's out. Let's see what he dropped. Or did he drop anything? Well, what is this? Why are they not dropping stuff? Well, it's not like we need another Molotov cocktail.
Come on.
Now, let's continue our loop. We can look for loot behind this vehicle. It just... Oh, we might have been able to climb this to get a shot also. But what we did worked.
More scrap on the barriers, you zone apes. That's
There's...
all we've got standing between us and those things.
Okay, that's the guy up with the shaman who is talking, not somebody new. And the tank is over in this direction. I'm worried there's someone we haven't seen to wander. We got a butcher. I want to say butcher, baker, candlestick maker, but no, we got a butcher, tank, and someone else on the other side I can't even remember. It's probably some kind of hunter-ish thing. So this pod felt bigger than the shaman pod. So this is the pod I want to be able to save Magnus and his mind control for, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's something else over here. We got a pyro, a butcher, and is there even somebody else back there somewhere? Could have sworn there were 4 over here. But let's get another angle. And then so we're going to have a pot of 2 with a very dangerous shaman. And then we're going to have... well, let me go around this building. Sorry. And then at least a pod of 3. So pyro, tank. So there is nobody else back here. It's just those 3. Well, so yeah, I would like to maybe ideally mind control the pyro or the little hatchet dude. And then work those 2 against the tank. And play it that way. Yeah, I don't see anybody else. Why did I think there were 4 back here? What was I seeing? I don't know. I'm going to go up high. Just to get one more peek as we head back. Oh, that's not where the stairs are. So maybe I just... We'll trust what we saw. I thought I could climb those vines for half a second. Yeah, there's nobody else wandering around back here. Oh, wait. Who's in here? Oh, that's the shaman. Oh, so that was scrap from the medbots, and there's another medbot. I never did pick up the medbot scrap, now that I'm seeing this. So this one is one where we got to find a way to get upstairs against these guys. And the big question is, I don't know that I'm far enough to go loud against these guys. I don't know that I am. So what we're gonna have to look at doing, we got a hunter. You know, well, I do have a way to get up there and hurt these guys to a degree. I can and let me just make sure the hog rush or bear smash is recharged. I'm also thinking, let's take ducks out. I'm bringing Big Khan back because he has another perk I think could maybe help us out. I'm still not guaranteed, still not 100% feeling that we'll be able to go loud up here. I don't know that it's quite far enough. Maybe if I go in the far corner and you have to worry about a hog rush even being too loud. You know, but we'll give it a go. Weapon range and extra movement. I do like the idea of giving you extra movement. Because I'm thinking of running you up there and doing a ground pound. Because they're both standing next to each other. That would knock them over. How long? But for how long? It doesn't tell me how long the ground pound keeps them down. So that's a little concerning. Let's get you some armor. So I got hog rush and I got ground pound to knock these guys down and give me time to do my business in killing them, basically, is what I'm saying. And the question is, do I have the firepower with my silent weapons? Or am I going to have to use some gunslingers while I'm up there with silent weapons to get multiple hits on multiple targets? Well, I have 2 gunslingers once they're knocked down. And I have someone who could knock them down again or twitch shot with his silent weapons. It takes away a lot of skills against the other pod of 3 and the tank, but we're going to play mind control over there. So I'm a little less nervous about that. So this is how I'm thinking this one through. Let's get as close as we can get. The first one that I want the closest, and let me it doesn't let me go up a level, but yeah, they're close enough to be ground pounded. They are. They really are. In fact, let's get my ground poundiest one as close as we can get them. And can they notice us from up there? I hope not, since it's a dashed kind of a thing. Just because I want him the closest, I think he'll have mobility to get up there and ground pound him. But let's see, can you hide behind those crates there? I'm afraid to move forward that will be found. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Everybody else, I want you to get close, guys. Because here we go. All right, Big Con, do your thing. Let's see how your movement looks. That's a little too high up. So if I ground pound here, right? Behind them both, they should have both ground pound away from me, right? And kind of stay together over in this area, because I kind of want them to... If I go in between, they might spread out where I can't gunsling. So I'm going to try to come here and go behind them. Ground pound here. And knock them down. So the shaman can't call anybody. That's my thinking. Let's do it. And then we'll learn, once and for all, how long a ground pound lasts. Is it just one turn? I don't reach the shaman. And I can't take back that move. Well, I guess we're using our hog rush in the same breath now. There's mistake number one. Well, now I'm wondering if I should do the ground pound, and we can get 2 shots. Yeah, but it's not going to be crits, so I'm going to do the ground pound. Oh, we got him anyway. That didn't show that we were in his range, but we knocked him over anyway. How about that? Oh, that was awesome. Now I'm wondering if we're off in that corner of that building. Now we're gonna use skills and go loud. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring you up, Borman. And we're going to twitch shot with your silent weapon on the shaman. Because they don't stay down for long. Is what it would appear. They do not stay down long. So actually, I kind of feel like I don't think I could kill them quick enough. I don't think I can kill them quick enough. And that's bad news. Because what if that one little butcher is close enough to hear us? I hope not, but I think I gotta try a loud shot. A loud twitch shot on the shaman. And guess what? Yeah, the phone's gotta ring sometimes. In the olden days, we used, with the phones on the wall, you didn't know who was calling, so you had to pick it up. Or just ignore it and then wonder the rest of the day. A big whoop. A melee range enemy hears you from afar. Yeah, well, but that melee enemy would bring in the tank and the whatever that was he a pyro? So I think I gotta guarantee killing the shaman though. So this is where we go loud. I just gotta. Once we get into the middle of this thing, I realized there wasn't anything. We weren't gonna have enough firepower. I could have maybe got enough firepower to kill the shaman, but then the sect hunter would have stood up and we would have had a problem. So if it goes loud, it goes loud. We've dealt with these kinds of things before, and we'll deal with them again. Oh, there's a med kit. We might need it after this loud shot. Let's find out. Oh, and guess what? Knockback. Well, good news. We have somebody down. And then the bad news is, I don't know that we can reach him. Because he's in cover. Yeah, no chance to hit. Well, I guess we're going to do a loud shot up here against the hunter. And then we'll position ourselves to jump down. Now let's hope this daze is just like the Emp and they stay down one turn after this. We're going to cross our fingers and we're going to do a big loud shot now against the Sect Hunter. And unfortunately I can't do my Gunslinger because they're on different levels. Oh well. That's why sometimes knockback hurts you more than it helps you. That's why I'm not a big fan of the old knockback.
Yes!
And now let's see if they get up and hurt us. I think we get one more turn. Yeah, we have one more turn. Big Con, we're going to bring you over here to go loud and get this guy burning. Because then, even if you don't get any kind of a crit and you can't do Gunslinger, maybe the burning will help. Oh wait, you can do a crit 14 there, or crit 15, but the damage, base damage there is 10 on both. Well, we're going for the fire. That's what's going to help us the most if we're only doing 10, because then I hope the burning is 3. I don't know if it burns 3 with the flamer. Remember, didn't we have that problem before? Where the flamer doesn't burn the full 3?
Loose bitches.
That's the part I'm not sure about on this guy. Borman, let's at least have you target him. So we can see. He's in light. Chance to get, just doesn't tell me, not like Miasma, how much burn damage it will do. And you know why I don't think? Because, you know, I think it does only like 2 burn because... Yeah, and I got to shut the shaman up. That would be even worse. In case, let's take one shot from this guy if we have to. How about that? Whoops. Okay, Borman, you can jump down. Okay, this guy, and I don't have any twitch shot left, so I'm probably going to take 2 shots. Well, we got 40% crit. There always is the chance that we can crit him, and then we can take out the other guy. I think Borman, you'll have the best chance for the crit, so let's do it. And we don't need twitch shot unless we... Oh, wait. The base damage is 13. Ah, here I'm looking at the crit. Thinking we need a crit. So everything's good. Uh-oh, here we go. We take a shot. Uh-oh, and the enemy comes towards us, but we'll have some time.
As good as dead.
Yeah, they're coming at us now, and he gets to hit one of us.
You good.
So Big Con, you get a little battle action here. And these guys... Oh, there was a hunter back there! And I don't have my mind control guy here, unfortunately. But everybody's going there and grabbing their loud weapons now. Yeah, I was hoping to deal with this pod. Didn't I tell you I thought there were 4 over there? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? At least we have Bull Rush. Let's take care of this guy first. And I'm thinking, let's get ourselves into cover. These guys, I don't know, the Pyro might be able to get close enough to throw one of those things. But then again, maybe not. And we do have at least 1 smoke grenade. So, Pharaoh, I'm going to bring you over here to finish this guy off. And then we might be able to fly you and do a little gunslinger, depending on how close everybody gets and stays as they're charging us. So, let's get this done. And let's save the ammo there for the moment. And do this.
Give up now and I'll go easy on ya.
I just got to remember to switch the weapon back next time. Now, Big Con, you also have Gunslinger. If these guys charge us in such a way to make that a good thing. Now, the Pyro will not be affected by the other weapon. He'll still get the hurt damage. And I definitely got to reload. So we're a little out of position ourselves. Do I have a way to get back up? No. So you're going to be on the ground and have some things to do down here, Borman. And I'll kind of... Yeah, there's no way up for you on the side. So you'll just kind of stay in the rear, I guess, a little bit. I'll just... Don't want to move you too forward for flame, so we're going to bring you right here. So you're at least in the thick of things. And then Big Con, I'm going to pull you back a tiny bit also. Because if they get close enough, you would hopefully, yeah, you'd pretty much be able to run to the edge if we needed to for Gunslinger. Same with Pharaoh. So we'll pull you back just to try to make sure we don't get pyroed during their next move. And then we're just gonna reload and get ready. Now, which weapon do I want to reload more? Okay, that one's reloaded, so we'll just reload this one. I could Overwatch in case in case the Butcher gets up here. So why don't I get my other weapon and do that? Let's just Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Is he going to be able to throw it? Oh, okay, that was a double move. And let him Overwatch with his big weapon. And I think he's going to be sorry he came up.
Come here!
And I do not have an opportunity for... Well, maybe I could have an opportunity for Gunslinger. These two are going to be in range and be able to shoot us next turn, though. That's the problem. And they're on different levels. I don't think Gunslinger works on different levels, now that I'm thinking about it. So... I think we kind of keep our high ground advantage up here. I could look... Although it put him in the thick of things and he's going to get potentially hurt by these guys. He would definitely get shot at. I'm thinking about Borman hog rushing the pyro just so we don't burn. But I don't know that that's the smartest thing. We run the Overwatch, yada yada yada. So, well, the good news is I could at least get a 75% shot at distance from full cover. And I would take that against the pyro with our heavy-hitting loud weapon. And it gets me close enough to potentially hog rush next time. So I'm gonna come over here. I think we're out of range of any tank Overwatch. And I'm gonna do a 75%er. I have faith in our 75% shot.
Thanks, Samara.
And that gets some nice damage on the pyro. I will keep... Now, Pharaoh will have to switch weapons. Let me just do that now while I'm on you. And then I'm going to go over to... you. And you can just, standing from where you are, take out the Butcher. Thank you, Big Con.
Sit your ass down.
We are unstoppable!
And now... Hey, Oust! How's the Avatar doing today? I love the banter, yeah. Oh, Jarno, welcome aboard. Yeah, I know. My math skills. I thought that was Nightmare who made that comment, but I'm going, yeah, my math skills shine on this one, do they not? My math skills shine. I read the wrong numbers and all the time make mistakes. Now, the Pyro, I cannot crit him and take him out. So he's going to get his opportunity. The good news, I think somewhere along the line, I thought somebody has, one of us, I think one of us has smoke in case we start burning, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. The one thing I could look at doing is thinking about spreading out for the Pyro. At least if I'm not going to be able to hit everybody, let's spread out. And this is full cover for the tank, I believe. And that way, if the Pyro is going to make us burn, and that's full cover corner, kind of like full corner cover, and I think the Pyro, it's spread out enough. Now, this is definitely spread out enough. I don't think they'll be able to flank us this turn to give them too great of a shot, and so we're just going to move you over here, Pharaoh. Although, yeah, I'm moving you here instead. It might be a tad. No, he's way over here, so we're good. Because I was afraid we might hit the tank's Overwatch if I moved there, and we'll just sit here and Overwatch you in case somebody comes upstairs to try throw. Let's hope the Pyro decides to walk upstairs before he throws his Molotov. Although he could very well just throw it at Borman.
Overwatch.
Okay, he looks like he double moved. The Pyro, yeah, he's going for Borman.
Got me! Get me the tail! I'm gonna smash him!
And we get the benefit of our Overwatch. Good job, tank. Thank you, man. And he's gonna let the tank Overwatch, as far as I'm concerned. Let the tank Overwatch. Now, they're also, I have two gunslingers, and they're also playing strong against a gunslinger. So I gotta choose my spots here. Borman. I think I could bring someone forward safely enough. Borman could bear smash, hog rush, whatever you want to call it, this guy. And that would mean I can probably move Big Con to the edge to get a shot, and I might be able to move both of them to the edge. I wonder, can we get a shot? No line of fire. No line of fire. There's a line of fire. So then I could get a good shot, but not quite kill. Not quite kill the Pyro. So we're knocking over the Hunter. Get a good shot on the Pyro, so that means I have to be able to move Pharaoh in a similar fashion. The problem is, yeah, we're gonna be running. Oh, it says no line of fire. Well, that's from where we are, but we might. It says it's a red line, so I'm gonna assume there's no line of fire there also. And we're gonna see everything jumping down for Pharaoh. This would run the Overwatch. No, it says no line of fire because that truck is blocking him. So I'm going to actually bring us to full cover here with Pharaoh. It's only 75% shot. I'm going to try this first, and she might just get hit by the tank. I don't know if I trust the UI that he doesn't have a line of fire on us, but we're going to risk it and cross our fingers and hope. And this way we take care of the Pyro at least, the Hunter's knocked down, and then the tank guy, however, we're in range to get rushed. So maybe I come here to make a little more distance from the tank any way I can. But then if he just moves and shoots, that's also bad. So I'm bringing you a little farther back, I think. with the tank in mind, because it's still a 75% shot. Cross your fingers. Let's hope you get down here safely, Pharaoh. Okay, so the little old utility truck, van, whatever you want to call it, saved us. And we got a crit. Typical Pharaoh, getting a crit when you're not counting on it. Big Con, this is your big move to come down now too. Okay, then we'll just use the Wraith for now.
You ain't half bad.
And now the Burning Borman will do what you're not supposed to do when you're burning, and that is run, run, run. And we're gonna knock down the Hunter. Holy crap. Where did he go? Where did he go? Does anybody see where the Hunter is? Oh, he's right there. Oh, because the barrel was in the way. I'm looking too far away, but the barrel stopped his flight after our charge. And Borman still gets a shot. And you know what we're doing? He's pissed that he's burning, Borman is, and he's going to twitch this guy and take him out, so all we got left is the tank. And then there was one. He's going to rush her. Yeah, I knew that might happen.
Frickin' stinks.
I knew that might happen. But, and unfortunately I don't even have iron skin with you either. What we're just gonna have to do is start wearing down the tank. I wouldn't mind except that would get Pharaoh burning. So at some point, if this tank would move away from Pharaoh, in the meantime we're just gonna have to pot shot him to death. I hope. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get Borman and move him close and tempt him to charge us because we have the anti-charge vest. And we're gonna come right here. It's only a 75% shot, but... Oh. No, we're not. We can't do that this turn. We're out of ammo. So. Well, maybe he'll still try to charge us rather than shoot poor Pharaoh laying on the ground. We got plenty of armor. We're going to move ourselves into harm's way. Since this is the last guy, let's do it. And then Big Con, let's find if there's a way we can get you a nice shot without getting too close. I call that a nice shot without getting too close. In fact, yeah, no, we're gonna have to get, a little bit close. Right here. Behind, right behind the leopard skin sofa. And we got a crit! How about that? Now what's the tank gonna do? Shoot Pharaoh? Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot Pharaoh. Oh, he is. He just moved away first.
Damn it. That hurts.
Now the good news is, in his move to get away, he kind of knocked away his cover. So that means that I think we can now start working on the tank big time. And we're gonna do that first of all with Borman, because we have freshly reloaded with him. But then let's check you. Okay, you at least have a shot there. So, no line of fire from there. Okay, there's the 100% crit that I was looking for. 45% crit. Let's have you get him burning, first of all. Then we'll have Borman finish it off, and I think, yeah, between the two of you, I think he's gonna die. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Even without the flame. Let's do a nice close range blast. And make a statement.
Enough. You got.
Alright, Borman has magically stopped burning. And all is good in the world again. Road Train, how you doing? Never. It's always good to see you. Whether it's in the Discord or here, it's good to see you on a live stream. How cool that you actually found a moment. Your schedule, your busy schedule. Let's go read our note. Volts, another rumor. This is the Inquirer kind of a rag here, these little rumors. More top news, as and when it happens in the zone. Prip, Delta, and Iridia are definitely involved with the Bermuda Triangle. Whatever the fuck that is. Either way, they are in the middle of it, and there's some real eye daggers between Delta and Iridia. This is because Prip's been spending a lot of time polishing his weapon in Delta's shop the last few evenings. Oh man, this is exactly the way these rumor tabloids are written too. The Elder is a man who is really a metal man who wears the skin of a regular man. And yeah, probably none of it's true. Number 3, reports from mostly reliable sources say that there's a gun that can burn things at the House of Bones. Well, I think, isn't that the pistol we got from the House of Bones? What do you know? All right, you saw the announcement for the new episode. Good job, Road Train. I'll be happy to get you in the pool there too. Okay, let's light things back up, move a little faster. Let's regroup and pick up the shiny loot we see laying around, some of which is upstairs.
Close to the source.
And fortunately, there's a med kit upstairs too, so some of these injuries we took are not going to cost us. You know, at least as far as med kits. Now there should be a loot over here from this guy, yes. And let's go back upstairs and get the loot from here. Oh, we got a new green eye. That's the good one, 30%. So hopefully we can find a good weapon for that one. Yeah, keep it greasy so it goes down easy. Yeah, Road Train. You know, let's face it. Vehicles are probably a specialty. The way I'm looking at it, and you notice I actually almost thought about naming airplanes, naming vehicles. I'm decided on this next one to revert, at least with the aircraft, back to having the viewer audience come up and submit names like we've done in earlier seasons. I just think the viewer minds are ultimately awesomely creative in my mind. You know what I mean? And I love the suggestions that some of you guys have come up with, especially when they're related to how we found the aircraft or whatnot. But for vehicles, you're going to get a vehicle, whether you want it or not. In fact, because you have 2 vehicle names, 2 of the vehicles will be going to you. I've just reserved that. I didn't figure I was going to announce that. I'm not going to give anybody a chance for vehicles. That's like you've carved out a niche, and I'll probably come up with a better way to handle that for the official, season 6 for Terror from the Void season 6, and I'll deal with that more formally. But since this is a, you know, a 5.1 kind of a season that we're squeezing in, I'm playing that one a little looser than I might normally. But I'll come up with naming conventions for the official 1.0 release. But for this one, I'm handling the vehicles that way. And then if we get any more than 2 vehicles, then I'll put any, although I'll probably not. Well, maybe we might. You never know. But if I get a 3rd vehicle, then I'll put that up for naming votes. You got the first 2 vehicles if we are lucky enough to find so many. So there you go. Now you know where you stand. And anybody who's going to be involved with that playthrough now knows where I stand on this issue. For this one time, I mean, you were the clever one that came up with the idea to name the vehicles in the first place. So consider this your reward season, where you're just going to get to name the first 2 vehicles. Period. And there you go. I've made my mind up. Well, I had already made my mind up, but that's the way it's going to be. What, are you liking all my decisions so far on this playthrough? Is that what you're trying to say? Mike, so far you seem to be on my side. I'm sure that I'm going to find a few people out there that aren't on my side, and I see some shininess over here, so we got to go pick it up. So I'll go with the positive vibes while we got them. So, you know, let's go back, and we have at least one attachment. In fact, let's get in here first. We're going to have to use some med kits. Not on, believe it or not on Borman. He looks to be full health even though he was burning. Did he have some pyro thing? I don't know why he wasn't burning and why he's not showing... Because he doesn't need a med pack. I don't know what's going on with Borman, but I'm not going to complain. Does somehow... That's crit hits, so there's nothing anti-burn on him. Yeah, the random toilet placement. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, and we are playing a bearded lady's game, so of course there's emphasis on WCs, I guess we'll just call it. Since I'm in Europe, I'll call them WCs like they are more locally referred to. And for you guys in the US, you know, the restrooms, the bathrooms, whatever you want to call it. So let's just get ourselves healed real quick. Yeah, I'm a big kid at heart, so the toilet humor works for me. I must have been an awful kid. I was one of those kids chuckling at my desk at anybody that was whispering the toilet humor. I was, you know, I think I got good grades, but you know, I think I was also annoying to teachers at times. Okay, so let's get back and see. Yeah, of course. It's funny, the things that stick in our memory from way back when. I mean, from way back when. So let's get down here. We'll go back to the Ark. We'll figure out which weapon we want to put that new range attachment on. And then you guys give me a little feedback. Are you going to feel, do you think we've done enough side quests? Should I just go for the final mission after this? Or should we take on that side quest next? Start thinking about that. You know, leave me a couple comments even now, and we'll figure out what you feel. You know, because if I go for the final mission, this is going to end. So basically I'm saying, do you want to see this potentially extend one more stream, 2 more days? Or, because I'm thinking that next map we have to go to is, it sure seems like that's going to be the final battle. I could be wrong. Obviously I haven't played this before, so it just seems that way. So yeah, completion, that's not bad. And Patrick, oh, you know, yeah, 70. Oh, so there you go. We got some people that know their music in this group here. Yeah, it's just I don't mind the extension. We might as well be completionist on this, since I wasn't able to on the Season 5 Phoenix Point, though. So this will help balance out the completionist side of me. And that's a good point, Nightmare. That's not a bad way of thinking. Let's go into Delta's fix pit.
I'm Delta, and you're in my fix pit. I haven't been this happy since my dad died.
Well, is that because of you and Prip that we're hearing about? Or is there some other reason? Are the pods getting to you? It's one of the two. Because we now know from our gossip rag that we've been reading. Okay, let's see who's got what kind of range. So the Wraith I could give even more range to, but it's probably got enough. This one has already extended weapon range, 30% weapon range. That's a crit. I don't mind giving extra crit chance along with the burn. So this is more damage than range. There's crit, which is not a bad thing with silent. And we like extra crit chance here, and it already has 30% range. No, I'm not bored with this game yet. You know why I'm not bored? Because I finally feel, it's taken a long time, I finally feel like we're getting the hang of this game, unlike at the very beginning when I was misclicking left and right and causing chaos and mayhem. So, yeah, I'm happy to keep going on this one. Now this is that weapon, I just hate the knockback, as you saw. We knocked the guy off the roof and that complicated, even though we got things done. That's 30%. So almost everything I want to have the extra range. I really don't need this new attachment on anything that I can see. Oh, so we'll just upgrade the Wraith's range, even though it doesn't necessarily need it. There. Solved. Problem solved.
Until next time.
I'm going to see if we can pick up some rumors from Prip up here and see if he's going to let any clues drop about the Bermuda Triangle.
There's a rumor going about I'm involved in some kind of triangle. If you find out who the friggin' doofus is who came up with such a story, then please let me know. I could do with a new punching bag. The old one is starting to stink and leak.
That's hilarious. He started talking just what I was hoping. I wanted him to address the rumors. I'm telling you, though, there's a certain someone down there who's pretty happy right now. Could these rumors be true? But unfortunately, she got happy before the rumors. I think it's the pods. But that was classic. That it's like he was listening to our conversation here, and he just started joining right in. Well, let me give you my side of this thing. Oh, man, that was cool.
I'm depending on you guys. Do me proud.
All right, we'll try to do you proud. Well, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to start off next time with the side quest, because it's been long enough, and if I do the side quest now, we're going to run really, really long. That last map, I liked the stand. There was a lot of, I saw a clear way of doing it, even though we didn't quite kill the one guy that stood up to yell for everybody. We were like 2 hit points away from making that happen. So, but we still survived, and it made it more interesting for you guys having them all run for us. But that's the fun. It's nice to have the plans, but it's also nice to know that you can survive when the plan goes awry. So that's where we're at here. So Road Train's back on the PC now. Oh. Well, what they're going to be, I can't control, because it really, when you get those vehicle rescue missions, that's kind of a roll of the dice, Road Train. So there you go. But we'll do our best, because we do know your 2 favorite vehicles, and we'll see if we can. If I have the ability to accommodate, I always try to. But like I said to everybody else, no guarantees on classes, no guarantees on anything. This one, it's Nightmare can attest to that. The list system that the two of us had come up with to keep track of who wanted what and what kind of class they wanted to be, and it's one thing having a list, but then checking it off and going back and referring to it all the time. It was just too much work. So that's really why I decided to just say nobody chooses our classes this time. You just draw out of the hat, and whoever's up at that point, that's who you got. The only thing I can do other than the first two characters, because they're set in stone, is let people change the look. You know, if they want a male character, female character, you know, they want a certain color scheme in their armor, that stuff, I'm happy to take care of it and do the characters the way people want. But yeah, it was getting a little too intricate before. Yeah, we had so many. Nightmare knows. We had so many little notes and comments. This person wants this. This person wants this. This person wants this. And it was a lot of work putting that thing together. And that was two of us trying to keep track of comments along the way, putting in any little comment or note somebody made about their character, so we could try to do what they wanted. And yeah, I went for ease this time for the upcoming playthrough. So. There you go. So anyway, I'm a little off track as far as this game goes, but it's fun to chat with you guys because you all know what we've been doing anyway. And hire this, and then when their turn is up to get a character and you don't have anyone available of what they want, then you got to bypass them, skip over, remember to go back. Oh yeah, forget it. It was too complicated, and I was always afraid I would make a mistake and skip somebody and get somebody upset. But backstories will be a thing. In that video I kind of popped up where to request a character and where we're going to do backstories again. But I'll emphasize that in when I record the first video for the new season 5.1, and we'll remind everybody of everything we got going. I love backstories and reading them all from you guys, so you already know that. So well, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I have some soup out there to heat up for my evening little snack here, and I'm going to take advantage of that because more than normal, my tummy is a little rumbly right now. So that's another reason I'm not going to do this. The real reason I'm not going to do the side quest right now, and I don't want it to get so loud that the microphone picks it up. So there you go. So thanks, guys, for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Good conversation today. I appreciate it. Always love it when you guys are the most active. And thanks so much. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.